We have landed in Lisbon and we've just got to the hotel. By the way, if you notice the odd difference, it's because I went to Sephora to try a new concealer and they tried it here, and then obviously it isn't everywhere else. So I'm going to take that off in a second because it doesn't match the rest of my face. Well, it does match, but like no makeup looks a bit odd in my opinion. I'll show you the room in a minute. Such good value for money and a really good location as well. We walked around while we were waiting for our room to be ready, and we're going to freshen up a little bit and then head out for lunch. We have dinner booked, but that's at 7 o'clock, so we thought let's get some lunch in after we freshen up, get changed because I'm still in my airport clothes. We did go to try some Pastel de Nata and I filmed that for you, so I'm going to insert that clip here. Okay, so we have come to the famous Pastel de Nata place. This is literally a 3-minute walk from our hotel, so we will be coming back here many times. For a pack of 2, it is €3, which I think is really good. That's €1.50 for one Pastel de Nata, which I don't think that's bad. I think that's probably what, £1.30 here in the UK. It just comes in this little takeaway box, and they literally come in a pair. Look, in a pair. Lovely. Let's get it out. They do have cinnamon in there, but we didn't put it on. I feel like the first time we try it, it would be nice to just try it. Look at that. Cheers.
I know it's barely there. You know what I mean? It's so flavourful, but it just melts.
Yeah, it's so good and it's so crispy.
I know, it's like coated my teeth.
Definitely a messy eat. 10-10 though.
It's on your teeth too. Can you see it on mine? Yeah, I can see it on yours.
It's just so good, 10-10. We're gonna go to loads of different Pastel de Nata places and we're gonna rate them. What do you rate this out of 10?
Oh, I've got to give it a 10, but it's my first one and I'm so excited.
Okay, so we can always change the rating, right? So I think I give it a 9 because there's room for improvement. It tastes way better than if you go to Nando's and you get one, right? Like, there's no competition, but the competition is in the other ones in Lisbon. So we're gonna find out and we're gonna see. Cheers. As I said, we will be going to different places and rating them, so I cannot wait for that because you best believe that we're foodies and I'm gonna be recommending the best restaurants, the best cafes, the best places to go. This is genuinely such a great hotel to stay at. If you're ever wondering what location to be in, it's all nearby. So when you walk in the room, you've got the bed. It's not a humongous room, but we don't need it because it's a city break, so we're not going to be in the room much anyway. My bag out the way so I can actually walk around. Nice little mirror here. We've got the bathroom this side. We've got Rituals toiletries, which is insane. I've never been to a hotel room with Rituals toiletries. Hi. Hi. Wait, you've been introduced to the vlog before, right? Yes, you were in my birthday vlog. This is Sarah. If you watch my birthday vlog, you will know Sarah. Look at that car. It's like, I don't know what that is. It's like an old school chitty bang bang style car. But a nice little view. And I did request a balcony. And guess what? We got ourselves a balcony. Ooh. With the view of graffiti. A balcony with the view of graffiti, but still a balcony. Should we open the balcony? I can't open it, Sarah. Oh, I opened it. Oh, we can see the sea. We can see the sea. Lovely. I mean, the view that way is literally the sign. That is the hotel that we're staying at. And then you've got the sea. I actually quite like that view. And then we've got ourselves a coffee machine, and because we're celebrating our birthday, they've left us a cake and some sparkling wine. Can't really complain, can we? Got a good lovely room. The only thing is that there is no drawers or cupboards here, which I actually didn't know about. We didn't know about that. They have got hangers. They have got, which is literally there, you can see them, those railings are hangers. They've got like loads of hangers, and then they've got 2 drawers, but that's about it. And I just laid on the bed because I'm pooped. As well, so that's the actual restaurant. You can eat inside or you can have it as a takeaway sandwich, and she just sells them there. come to Ramiro, which has been made famous by Anthony Bourdain because of their seafood. We ordered, which is so good and I recommend, the clams and garlic sauce. Then we ordered the tiger prawns and the scarlet shrimp, which is in front of us now. And he did it all for us, so you don't have to get messy and like ruin your hands and peel and everything. But I would highly recommend it. You have to come here if you come to Lisbon. 10 out of 10 seafood is insane. And if you're still full, you can have a steak sandwich at the end. So do come here if you come into Lisbon. We got some pastéis de nata on the way back from the bar, which by the way, this place is open till 12 a.m. A lot of the bakeries shut at 10 p.m, but this place is open till 12 a.m. and it's like McDonald's, like they're queuing outside after a night out. I sound rough by the way, not because of the alcohol, which I only had one drink, it's because I'm just feeling my hay fever building up and I just need to go to bed. It's been a long day, super tired. So we're gonna eat this in bed and then start the day tomorrow. We're not gonna set an alarm. We have a whole plan for tomorrow, but you're gonna have to wait to see what that brings in the next clip. Cheers. Oh my God, this is insane. I'm gonna go with Hygge. Sarah says it's Hygge Kaffe, and I actually got it from one of the recommendations from the research that I was doing, and it was really, really good. So Sarah got the red velvet pancakes, which were incredible. The cream on it was incredible, and we also got iced coffees. I got the tiramisu iced coffee, which if you go, you have to get because it wasn't too sweet, but it tasted genuinely like, what would you say it tasted like? What did you say? Sweet but with depth, and it wasn't overly sweet, so I would recommend that. And they've got a matcha bar, so when we go to Time Out Market, which we're doing for lunch, there's big groups of tourists here today. We're gonna get a takeaway matcha. I think I'm gonna get the tiramisu matcha again. And the breakfast was good. I have to say, I didn't really like my dish. It was Turkish eggs because it had loads of coriander seeds in it, and I didn't really like coriander seeds, but I can appreciate the fact that it was a good dish. So another place that I would recommend for breakfast, they do brunch as well there, but the brunch was like quite a big hearty meal and I didn't want to eat that much, so I just got the smaller breakfast meal. But it was good. We paid, what was it, 25 euros? Was it 25 or 23 euros? Yeah, I think it was 23 euros for both of us having breakfast with a coffee, and then we got tap water as well. So I don't think all in all that's that expensive, do you? No, I think it was quite good value for money.
It was 23 euros for £20.
Oh, and it ended up being £20. Yeah, but that's, yeah. £10 each for breakfast, that's actually really good. You're not gonna get that back home. I can tell you that right now. We have got a pina colada in a pineapple, believe it or not. We started walking against the harbour. We're walking against the harbour, found this stand, which I'll show you from the front, obviously from the back it doesn't look the same. And it's humongous. It is 15 euros for one. But so good, isn't it?
Yeah, and one to share is actually quite good because they're so big.
Yeah, we decided to share. And apparently they have stands all over the city, and you can take your pineapple. Although who's lugging a pineapple?
Yeah, who's going to carry a pineapple?
And they'll refill it for free. I feel like that's why they do it, because who's going to carry a pineapple?
You pay for the pineapple.
latte. This is the tiramisu iced latte. Feels a bit warm. I think I need to mix it. Then Sarah ordered the pistachio cinnamon roll and Diet Coke. No, Coke Zero. And then I got to take a tiramisu cinnamon roll because
I'm not feeling right now to eat it. I just want to drink. I just want to enjoy my drink, which I'm not sure. Do you think I should? I'm going to take this off and then
Yeah, it's that.
I'm going to take this off and mix it because it's still a bit warm. A bit warm. So I feel like because I've ordered it iced, I need to mix it. Live, coming to you from Lisbon, taste test for the tiramisu iced latte. Oh my god, it literally tastes like tiramisu in a cup. That? Yes. Yeah. So I had the same drink at the Hygge Kaffe earlier. Literally same to same. I would give that, now I've had that, a 8.5 out of 10 because the flavour was there but it was more subtle. This I am giving a 9.6 out of 10, like it's that good. Cheers. Okay, I'm going in on the tiramisu cinnamon bun. Thought I'd try it before we go back. That's a big bite. I'm a big girl. Good, but not very sweet.
Well, that's good.
Wait. No, it's sweet, but the dough isn't as soft as I thought it would be. My rating is unsure at the moment. So this was one of the places that was on the list of breakfast and brunch and even just for coffee, but we've had so much food today and we're not really in this area, so we're not going to eat here, but I have heard good things. So if you're in this area near the Time Out Market, then this isn't that far from there. Worth trying.
Eu já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, mas você só continua com essa enrolação.
Until now, we haven't had to walk up a hill. We've reached our first hill. It isn't for the faint-hearted, I will tell you that. Where we're staying, there isn't a hill, so if you don't really want to be in a hilly area, where we're staying, that hotel in that area is a really good place to stay. But I feel like inevitably, if you're coming to Lisbon, you're going to hit a hill. This was on my list. We actually didn't mean to come here, but this was one of the places that does apparently really good pastel and natas. They look good. They look good. They've also got this. I don't really know what this is. Should we ask? This is the Licor, so.
Oh, beautiful. Really
Oh,
nice.
it's like a Bailey's.
That's lovely. That's really nice.
Oh, that's so good. Basically, she does pastel and nutty flavour liqueur and the pastel and nutty. So this is number 2 that we're having. She's put cinnamon on this one. It's warm. This one's warm. So the other one, can't remember what we rated it, but you'll know because you'll be seeing it in the vlog. Oh. Not as crispy as the other one. The warmness does make it better.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I will say that.
Yeah.
This is really good. 8.9. Such a terrible angle, but they've got loads of different pastries and they've got pastéis de nata, but honestly, pastéis de nata'd out and I just want to lie down, so we're heading home. We just got back to the room, so tired and feet are hurting. Lisbon is not for the faint-hearted when it comes to walking. Obviously if you get a tram, which we're going to do tomorrow, different. Quest to backtrack a few spots. The cinnamon roll, after I had a few more bites, wasn't bad, but it genuinely wasn't one of the best I've had. And I think the review that I saw, this person was saying that it was the best cinnamon roll she's ever had. It's definitely not. It's giant, don't get me wrong, but big doesn't always mean best, does it? Definitely not. So I would rate it, if I'm being a harsh critic, which I am usually, 5.8, because the texture of the actual bread of the cinnamon roll just wasn't given. It was
wasn't soft and fluffy like I feel like a cinnamon roll should be. And then the icing, it just, I don't know, it wasn't good. Whereas if you compare it to like a Cinnabon, obviously Cinnabon, to me, Cinnabon is off the charts. Although it's sweet, they're smaller and it's just a little bit more palatable. So that's my rating. The Pastel de Nata was incredible from the liquor place. I'm putting all of the places that we've been to in the description below. But honestly, this is such a foodie place. If you're a foodie, I really do recommend this. And this is only day 2 of our trip. Tonight we're going to somewhere called Martinga, which is a taco place. And I cannot wait for that because I love me a taco. They've got happy hour from 6 to 7. So hopefully we get there because they sell tacos for €1 each during happy hour, which is insanely good value for money. So we're just gonna relax now and then I'm gonna shower and get ready for the evening. But right now I just need to rest because my ankle is sore and your girl needs to just decompress a little bit and then she'll be back and I'll be able to be energetic. So we have come to the oldest restaurant in Lisbon and we've ordered some really traditional Portuguese dishes. So Sarah's ordered the seafood risotto. I've ordered the cod with potatoes and something. I don't really know, but that's what it is. And we haven't tried it yet, but now we can say that we've been to the oldest restaurant in Lisbon. We have been waiting a while, I will say that. Like, come here and expect to wait for like an hour for your food. That's the name of the restaurant. It is in the square, and actually at the moment the World Cup is playing. That screen over there is the football game going on. And you've got like a whole square of restaurants in and around and the trams go through here. So it's actually a really nice place to sit. What's yours like?
Oh, so nice. I was just saying well, we've read the description that it was meant to be like a risotto.
Yeah.
But it's not, there's still a lot of sauce. It kind of feels a little bit like a risotto / paella, but no, obviously no chicken, no chorizo.
And it's good.
Oh my god, it's so good, so soft, so nice, really warming, soothing. You kind of want to eat this when you're poorly to make you feel better.
Yeah, I agree. It's like a comfort food.
Yeah, 100%. This will make you better.
This is really good. Usually I was saying when fish comes out, it goes cold very quickly. This hasn't gone cold and it's actually so tasty. Simple, but really, really good. Definitely worth the wait.
Yeah.
Genuinely, you need to come here if you are coming to Lisbon. You can, number 1, say that you've been to the oldest restaurant in Lisbon. Number 2, you can say you've had some of the best proper Portuguese, classical, typical food. Yeah, the portion size is incredible. My dish was number 77 on the menu, I remember that. Do you remember what yours was? Hers was 70 something, but it literally is called rice with seafood. Or prawns, rice with prawns or rice with seafood. But it's the only one that's rice and seafood, so you'll know it. But those 2 dishes we had, that's what I recommend. We haven't obviously tried anything else, but that's what was recommended to us as well. And incredible, 10 out of 10, genuinely. And I don't give 10. And we have just come to the coolest bar. Writings on the wall. What's it called? Oh, here it is. It's called Imprensa, and it's in the, can't really say it, Chiado.
No, we're not Chiado. Kind of Baxia.
No, it's called Baxia-Chiado, I think. Well, either way, as usual, I'm going to put the name in the description. You can have a look in relation to where it is that you are, but it's actually really nice inside. There wasn't seating outside, so you sat us inside, but I prefer it inside, to be honest. There's writing all over the wall. I know you can't see that writing, but I just really enjoy this. It's different. We love Lisboa. Oh.
Some passion
like
fruit,
that?
some muscatel, a little bit of Fernet, Scotch, just a tiny little bit, just for some smokiness.
That is good. I've never had anything like that. That's actually really, really nice.
Smokiness and tropical fruits, they work so well together. Discovered that recently. And,
I like that. You have to try this. Yeah. We have just come back from the bar. I will not lie, I am slightly buzzed. Slightly. Is that me being generous, Sarah? Maybe a little bit. Slightly buzzed? Maybe a little bit more than that?
A little bit more.
A little bit more. So I think his name was Matteo. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure his name was Matteo. I think his name was Matteo.
I didn't think it was Matteo.
We will ask tomorrow because we're going back tomorrow. But he will make you custom drinks. And he actually genuinely knew what he was talking about. He knew his flavours, he knew his combinations, and he was happy to take recommendations based on what I and Sarah enjoyed in terms of flavours. He was so lovely. So if you go there, ask for Matteo and say that I recommended you, because not that will make any difference whatsoever. We wanted an extra drink, and so I ordered a mojito. Sarah got a wine, and we're gonna sit in bed and drink our drinks in our pajamas, because we're gonna get changed now, and just enjoy life, because you only live once and life is short. No, what's the saying? The days are long, but life is short. Something like that.
The days are long. Well, and then the timing can be whatever you want. The days are long, but the years are short.
The days are long.
The days are long, but the months are short, or whatever you want it to be.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think it's the years, because I often hear that about like childhood and William.
Whatever the hell it is. Enjoy your life. We're in Lisbon. We're going back in 3 days, so we are definitely enjoying our life. And do you know what? 10 out of 10. Best city I've ever been to, and that is saying something, because I worked out with Dad. I've been to 25 countries, I think, and counting. So that's a statement, and we're out. See you tomorrow.
Eu já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, mas você só continua com essa enrolação. Eu já cansei.
Went to Comoba, and it was the Comoba To Go, because there is a normal Comoba and there's the To Go version. What I will say is that we weren't impressed. We both ordered the banana bread, and then we ordered coffees. Sarah got a hot coffee and I got an iced ube latte, which literally tasted like an iced latte. Nothing special. It didn't even taste like it had ube. It wasn't sweet at all. They were really lovely in there, but in my opinion, not worth going to. Go somewhere else. We tried it, and it might be that the other Comoba is better, but we went to that To Go one, and it really wasn't impressive. The banana bread was a little bit dry, wasn't it? A bit dry. So we're off to Hygge to get a takeaway drink. I ordered a coconut matcha from the Hygge Kaffe, the Matcha To Go place. So good. I'm glad I got this one because it's super refreshing. Sarah's planning the tram.
This will help. There's the tram. This will help us right there. 28. I think we should have the there.
Full. Okay, we're gonna get the tram.
Okay, we're all ready.
So we're at Bourdain. We got chicken. This is the sauce, and he was like, use that. And then we've got chips, and Sarah got cream spinach. That looks amazing. It does.
Bourdain was actually really good. It was I would give it, what would you give it? A
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. It was really good. It was very crispy skin, very flavourful, very salty. The chips were really, really good, really crispy. All came out very hot, really yummy. And I think for everything, if you minus the side of spinach, because I know not everyone would get that, if you just do regular chicken and chips, it would have been about 27 euros with water and a Coke. So I think that's actually quite good. And I know you can get it cheaper other places, but it was really, really nice. And I know it's obviously it's not known to be the cheapest, it's known to be like yummy, and because of what it is and the name. And then we went and got a Giginia, which is the sour cherry liqueur. And I couldn't finish mine, I'll be honest. I had half. It's so strong, really good, but really strong. And at this time of day, in this heat, absolutely not. So this is one of the Pastel de Nata places on the list. So I think this is the third different Pastel de Nata that we're trying. We've got our Pastel de Natas. I'm going to put a bit of cinnamon on mine, I think.
gonna wipe my hands. They've got cinnamon and they have got ice and sugar. I'm not gonna do the ice and sugar because I like the fact that they're not too sweet, to be honest. I'm gonna take off my glasses so I can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna try and do it lightly because I feel like these come out so heavy. A light sprinkling. Cheers. Cheers. This is more flaky. Very oily.
I'd say this is the last on the list.
That was definitely the bottom of the list for sure. I wouldn't personally recommend going there. I wouldn't go as far to say that it was bad, but it was okay. Well, Sarah would. I wouldn't. It was oily at the bottom, and Sarah felt that it was eggy. I didn't get that, but I did feel like it was oily, and for that reason I wouldn't recommend. But it was warm, so that was the bonus that it gets. But it wasn't crisp. It wasn't, because it didn't have that kind of like burntness almost on top. It didn't have that caramelized flavour either. So true. I think the Mantegaria and what was the one that we went to, the Licor one, right? The Casa de Licor. For me, those are the best ones. But Mantegaria, to be honest, which is the most famous one, wins for me. But they're not that far apart, those two. So we've come to this ceramic shop. And it's, you know, a lot of these other ceramic shops that we've been to have been very samey, whereas this one's different. I want to get something for the house because I always collect like different things. So I like being able to see something unique and just collect it for the house. We've got chopping boards. Love a wooden chopping board. I feel like they're the best for cutting things on. They've got all different sizes of mugs, plates. They've got loads of stuff here. We just came to Pull & Bear. And I'm trying these trousers on, which I absolutely love. They're just a little bit too big. So I'm gonna ask for the size small. And I think I'm gonna get these because you can't really see properly, but they're like a khaki colour. And they just fit so nicely. I have got all of these to try on too. Everything else was unsuccessful and it was so hot and sweaty in here. This was too small. Their sizing one's really small. This is see-through. This too small. This, to be honest, I couldn't even get over my head. So I'm going to see if they have a small in this, and then if not, go back because we've got dinner. We are at the most insane restaurant. I've had one bite, and I'm convinced it's a 10 out of 10 already. We've ordered sangria. So we ordered the arancini and sangria so far. I then ordered truffle pasta. Sarah's ordered a pizza. But already, the arancini is a 10 out of 10. This is the inside of the arancini. To share. Sarah got pizza and I got pasta. This is the truffle pasta. It's actually quite a big portion, like it's like the size of my hand. It smells insane. That's insane. That's insane. 10 out of 10. That's what I give it. 10 out of 10.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where
so it's our last full day today. We just obviously came back from, was it Deer Breakfast? No, Deer Breakfast. It was good, but I think for me, the Hygge, whatever the hell you call it, cafe is the best that we've had so far. So we're definitely gonna go back there tomorrow morning because tomorrow we're leaving. So we've got like, we have a full day, but obviously by the time we get to the airport, it will kind of be like a 3/4, 70, 65% kind of day. So we're gonna go back there tomorrow morning because that's definitely the best. But it was really, really good. We ordered the pancakes, we both ordered the same thing, and they were so fluffy. I feel like it's easy nowadays to get like a flat pancake, but they were really fluffy, really flavorful. And again, I feel like everything here is quite simple but just with lots of flavor, so they do that really well. And there's so many cafes here, like you are not short in this area of a cafe, of brunch, of breakfast, of coffee, of matcha. They do that in the bundle here. So I would recommend that for sure, Dear Breakfast. Good to go to, a really nice option. They've got an upstairs as well as a downstairs. They actually have 2 locations. The one closest to us wasn't the one where you sit outside and the tram goes past, because I know that's like a quite famous one. But this one, same restaurant, but it's just a different area. So you can still see the trams go by if you sit on the top. And obviously if there's a window seat, I'd recommend requesting window seat. We didn't get that, but it's a nice view to watch the trams go by if you're sitting next to the window. Downstairs, you can't sit outside, so it's nice to sit upstairs and kind of have that view. So now we are just gonna go shopping, because we just want to take it a little bit easier today. We've been doing a lot of walking and the shops are all in this area, so we're going to go shopping, look at some clothes, because they really do have different clothes in the rest of Europe compared to the UK, obviously because of the weather. Pick at some food rather than have like a sit down meal for lunch. We're probably going to get a sandwich. I really like I think they're called Pregos, which is a steak sandwich, and the Bifanas are the pork sandwiches. And then I can't remember what it's called. Is it the Chip Project? Somewhere like that. Last night we went to the cocktail bar in Prensa Cocktail Bar. Just so nice. The staff are so lovely there. I really like sitting at the bar and chatting with them. They're just really fun. We did a couple shots at the end of the night, and it was just a good time. I really, really genuinely recommend going there. So fun. Oh my gosh, dinner was insane. I highly recommend going to La Fiorentina, which was the Italian restaurant that we went to last night. Prices, when you look at the prices for what we were eating, if you were in London, you would be paying, would you say you'd be paying double for that, Sarah? I think so, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it would at least be 1.5 times more than what, like in London, you would pay for that same quality of food as to what we had yesterday in that Italian restaurant. So genuinely highly recommend. I feel like it was really good value for money for the quality of food there. I had the truffle pasta and we both shared arancini to start. Sarah had the pizza, and it was just really, really good quality. Again, like simple, not overly done, but the flavor was just so good. So it was really buzzy in there. The atmosphere was really good as well. So we didn't try the dessert, which was the tiramisu, but we were just so full, and we were there for ages, and we wanted to go to the cocktail bar, which closed at midnight. So we kind of prioritized that over the tiramisu, and we've been having lots of dessert. But if you go, the tiramisu does look really good and they make it in front of you. So I would recommend that based on what the waiter was saying and based on the reviews that I saw. That was honestly such an incredible trip, an incredible city. If you have not been to Lisbon, I would highly recommend it. I wasn't sure what to think of it because I've not really been to Portugal before. We did go when I was younger to a different part, but not to Lisbon. And I've been to Spain so many times, I just didn't know what to expect. But I genuinely fell in love with the culture, the people, the city, the food, everything was incredible. Obviously, you saw the food was just non-stop for us. We are both foodies, so we knew going out there that we were going to eat a lot of food. So it was always something that we wanted to do. And I feel like I really enjoy watching vlogs and finding recommendations for restaurants, cafes, drinks, bars, all of that jazz, things to do. So I really hope this has helped you in some way, because that was the aim of this vlog. I wanted to help you to be able to say, oh, when I go to Lisbon, I'm going to plan to go here, to go here, to go here. So the last clip that you will have seen, because I've edited the vlog up until now, I didn't do the outro until this point. I will explain why in a minute. But the last clip that you saw was when we went to La Margarida. We were supposed to go on a different day, but with logistics and everything, it worked out that we went on the day before we left. And when I tell you, it is worth every single second of the walk there, of the just of your time. It's an authentic Mexican restaurant, and by restaurant I mean like it is small. There's not a huge space. There's probably about 5, 6, 7, 8 tables from memory, from visualization. There's about 8 tables in there. There was a queue because it's so popular and people know about it. We did go actually after happy hour. During happy hour, which is I believe 6 to 7 p.m, the tacos are €1, and obviously you get, I think, beers for a certain price as well. But we just thought to ourselves, it's not that expensive anyway, and we would have been rushing so much to get there for that time. So we thought, let's get ready at a leisurely pace and let's go there for, I think it was 7:30 we ended up going there or something. And the football was actually going on at the same time, which was such a nice environment to be in and around because everyone was watching it. And literally, as you saw in the clip, Messi had just scored. Like, what an environment. It was just so nice to be in there. And you could tell like it was authentic because the tacos were made out of masa, which is like white corn that they use, again, authentically in Mexico. When I went to Mexico when I was younger, you can see them making it, so I remember the taste, I remember the flavor profile, and it was just giving such similar flavor profiles. It was insane. So I would highly recommend that, whether you go during happy hour or not. I'm pretty sure for, don't quote me on this, but 3 tacos was €5, I think. Again, don't quote me on that. There were different prices depending on if you got the beef, the pork, the veggie, whatever. But you can basically get 3 tacos and it costs less than it does 1 taco. But insane, highly recommend. You have to go there. Going back to the airport situation and the last day situation, I didn't vlog on the last day because I wasn't feeling well on the last day. I had a bit of a funny tummy. I wasn't feeling my best. We had to leave at 3 o'clock to go to the airport, and we were a little bit like, do we get there early? Because we've heard so much about you have to get there early. There's a lot of scaremongering going on. Honestly, you don't need to do that. I will say that now. Just get there your usual timing. If you get there, you know, 2 hours before usually, just do that. Stick to that. You literally whiz through like the security and then get through that, and then it's the normal procedure. It's really not that bad. People are literally just scaremongering, so don't listen to people when they do that. It didn't even look like the videos on TikTok, so don't listen to people when they scaremonger you to get there incredibly early. And then our flight was delayed for 2 hours, so we didn't end up getting home until 1 AM. So it was a long old day for us, so I didn't end up vlogging on that day, hence why it was like cut short, the vlog. I've edited it all. This is just me kind of filming the outro because I feel like there's extra bits that I needed to say. Oh, we actually went to another Pastel de Nata place, which I didn't end up filming because it was just such a spur of the moment and we were in a rush to go to La Fiorentina, and it was called Castro. The pastéis de natas at that place were actually really good. Like, it was on par with the Licor place, I can't remember what it was called. It's not as good as Mantegaria. Like, Mantegaria gets top place for me, to be quite honest. It is well known and has a good name for a reason. The caramelization that it had on them in comparison to the other ones, there was no comparison, quite frankly. But Castro and the Licor place were top. I even had a couple of the people that we'd met that were local saying, oh, have you been there? Like, they're good ones. So I recommend you go there as well. That's in Chiado. It's on a hill with all in and around all of the shops, like it's in the mix. So if you walk past it, definitely get one. We didn't sit down, but they have got tables. You can sit down and have one and chill out if you want to do that, because the hill is a steep hill. But that wasn't on there. I recommend you going to that as well. I think that's everything. If you've been to Lisbon and you have any recommendations, do pop them in the comments below, because I feel like they're just so helpful. Like, I genuinely get my recommendations from vlogs like this. So if you have anything that you've been to or that you maybe didn't get a chance to go to, then pop it in the comments below, and then hopefully somebody can go there. Or if I go in the future to Lisbon, which I'm definitely going to be doing and going back, then I can explore it, see, and I would love to visit places that you found. That cocktail bar was such an incredible find. We then didn't end up going to other cocktail bars because we love that one so much, to be honest, but it was so nice. I love just sitting at the bar and chatting. If you enjoyed the vlog, give it a thumbs up. It genuinely really does help. I know everyone says that and it's a bit like, oh, for God's sake, but it does actually help the channel. And I want to make more of these for you because like I said, I love watching them, and hopefully it helps you. And if you did like it, subscribe, because there genuinely will be so many more. Whenever I go away, I will be filming these vlogs, whether it's recommendations, whether it's just having a bag of laughs. I actually want to go back to Lisbon and do this as a solo trip because I liked it so much. It gave me the confidence to be able to say, it's so safe, I'm more than happy to come back here and go on a trip by myself. And I would just genuinely love to do a solo trip. We can start small. I'm going to do like a 2-day, 3-day thing, but I feel like I found so much out about myself. Oh, also a really cool shop to go to that we just again walked past in Chiado. Well, it's actually the Baxia Chiado region. I hope I'm saying that wrong. I feel like I'm butchering that. I'm really sorry if I am. Please correct me if you know the correct pronunciation, because I hate pronouncing things wrong. It's called Ementa, E-M-E-N-T-A, and it's like a very skater boy kind of shop vibe, but it's also got like a mix of modern, I don't know, energy to it. And they were so cool. Like they explained when we got there, it was like there's a group of friends that basically skated together and they founded the brand, and it was just a really cool brand. I actually got an item from there, and I'm not going to say what it is because whoever's the person that I got it for watching this, I don't want them to know what it was, but it was really good. I fear that this clip is getting too long, so I'm going to actually bring it to a close now. As we always say, every setback is a setup for a comeback. If you're going through anything in life right now, just know that it does get better. I promise you it will get better. I hope that you are having an incredible day, an incredible week, and if you're not, just trust that anything is possible and that every setback is a setup for a comeback. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.